If not, you probably got a decent enough bag to get yourself a nice paycheck. We've got some great paychecks to give out. See how many you got in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lovely fish. What do you reckon she goes?
3, maybe.
Let's see if you go 3. You need 3.985 to take the lead. Good comeback, mate. 3.285. They're all yours. Well done. All right. 2 to go. We are back with our live viewers as well. It's all right. Nicole is having... She's got information overload after this week. It's all right, mate. I know you wouldn't do that. Tom Slater, no fish. Bring yourself. We only got a couple of angles left to go, mate. We got the live stream back up and going there now. You know, it's like the angler's boat. Stuff starts falling apart on the last day of the Open, but we do make do. We're coming in on the troller motor at the moment. So, your day got off to a good start again. I always sneak a look at the scoreboards. Your first fish was like 3/4 of a kilo. I go, Tommy's going to get him again today, and you did.
Yeah, I did. It was definitely harder. I missed some opportunities early in the morning. I stopped. Each day I've been starting in a different spot. I've been catching most of them at Manly. But the first day I started at Manly, second day I started on Sow and Pigs. And today I started at Bottle and Glass and got a nice one at Bottle and Glass. And then left that, went to Manly, got another couple and lost an absolute giant, which is going to haunt me.
Yep.
But yeah, and then to be honest, I really struggled for kind of that mid part of the day. Went to a lot of docks that I'd seen heaps of fish on in practice and either not fished them at all or hadn't caught a fish or just seen them during the first 2 days. And didn't really catch much and went to one. There was 2 boats up the back of a bay that I've seen them on every day. I've never hooked a fish off them yet this comp, and I threw in there and they all followed my plastic up again, and I was like, nah, they're not going to eat it again. And I put one cast over the rope, hooked one over the rope. That was that was an upgrade to one that was a line burner for illegal.
Yep.
And then got another couple of upgrades then and got an upgrade on the last cast. So
There you go. You can't ask for more than that. You excited when you get an upgrade on the last cast?
I probably should have been more excited, but I was probably a little bit defeated, to be honest.
Well, let's have a look here. The screen here says you need 2.91 to take the lead. Go grab your bag.
Chris is terrible at weight, so
If he says it's 3.3, it's 5.6. You know that. All right. 2.91 Tommy Slater needs to take the lead in the Open. Feels like a good bag, mate. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there. I don't need to measure any of those because they are beauties. How about 3.13? We have a new leader. Go put them back in the bum tub, take your ticket, and then come back and sit in the hot seat. No more anglers left away? Just one. All right. Tommy, you bring him up, mate. You can weighmaster this. You need to make sure that there's only 5 fish in there and that they're legal.
Oh, no, there's 6, mate.
There you go. We'll throw one out. Do we have a weight that we need? 2.695. 3.505. There you go, mate. Well done. I always feel like a bit of a tool when this happens, but there you go. I really don't know what to say. I've always sort of got words in my mouth, but I don't really have many at the moment. So we're going to wrap up the live weigh-in here. We're going to be back with the presentation in about 5 minutes' time. Are we going to live stream the presentation, Nicole? We're going to try and live stream it. So give us 5 minutes to double check the results. We're going to be back with you pretty shortly. Thank you. Girls, we are going to get the presentation underway. We've got the live stream still up, so we're going to make hay while the sun shines. We have prizes for the top 9, and we have a badge for the 10th place angler. So, Chris, I'll get you to just for a bit. 10th place, 7.84 kilos, Brett Crow. Come and get a badge, Bretto. Well done, mate. Unfortunately, there's no money or tackle with that, but congratulations.
Thank you.
And Nicole, we got the badge is what it's all worth. Over here, mate, for photos. Dave. So, yep. 9th place takes home a Daiwa TD Sol MQ and one of the new SK series rods. 9th place, 8.4 kilos, and he needs some Daiwa tackle. Jesse Roten, where are you, Jess? Well done, Jess, from Victoria. Top 10 at the Open, mate. Congratulations. I know you're not cabin champ, but this will help make up some of the from the slack. There's your reel, and there's your SK rod. Mate, have you got any of the SK rods?
No, I don't actually.
No, you do now.
Yeah, I love the end feeds. They're pretty good, and I used a few today. But yeah, can't wait to give this one a whirl.
Awesome, mate. Thank you. Thank you for coming. We're going to see you at the Hawkesbury in a day or two. All right, 8th place. He caught 8.45 kilos of bream. 8th place gets a Daiwa Revelry MQ 2500 rod, a reel, and the Infeet SK Series rod, which is Liam Carruthers. And, of course, the 8th place badge, mate. The $10 badge that everyone values more than everything else, mate. The rods and reels come and go, but the badge, that goes in the collection, doesn't it? And Liam, your teammate, Mr. Healy, is he proud or not?
Oh, we'll find out tonight, mate. But yeah, he'll be right. He really wanted to make this, but he couldn't get it off with work. He loves the Oz Open. So yeah, he'll be pretty pumped. He's been watching the live weigh-ins and stuff, and he'll be pretty pumped that you've taken it out again, mate. You've done well.
He used to come and slow it down, doesn't he? Well done, thank you. In 7th place, 8.65 kilos. Check this out. This is a Daiwa Exist 2500 worth about $1,000, and one of the SK rods to put with it. And that goes to Ahmed Mahfood, 8.65 kilos. Well done, Ahmed. I've got one question for you, mate. Put that in your hand. Have you got a $1,000 reel?
Yeah, I do actually. That's another one.
You got another one now, mate. How good are the Exists?
Oh, mate, beautiful. Maybe with that stoked.
What's it like to get a $1,000 reel that you don't have to pay $1,000 for?
100% is good. But losing the fish is worse, mate.
Well done, mate. You did well. Get that spooled up and bring that to the Hawkesbury. In 6th place, what does 6th place get? It's money, isn't it? $1,000. I don't have a little novelty check for you. Oh, Ahmed, I've got a badge for you too, mate. Here, grab this. You need that for your photo.
Thanks, buddy.
In 6th place. All right, $1,000. We don't have a novelty check for you, but Jamie McEwen, come and grab your badge, mate. Well done. There you go, mate.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Want to thank your sponsor. Come on, big shout out to Wayno down there. Come on, what does he sponsor you with?
He's helped me out for years, Wayne. So he'll be happy the trophy's going back to Queensland.
There you go, mate. Well done. Thank you. Jamie McEwen caught 9.185 kilos. 5th place. The money starts getting bigger. We got novelty checks for these. $1,500. He caught 9.235 kilos. Daniel Bonacorso. Come on, Daniel. Get your stuff. And Nicole, we have the checkbook here, so check winners can actually hang around afterwards. We give you an actual check this afternoon, mate. And it was good to have a comeback. You had a tough first day, but you fought your way back to $1,500, mate. And there's your play money for the weekend.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you, ABT and Daiwa for putting on the event. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Very tough, but yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Awesome, mate. Thank you very much. You can take your badge, yes, in 4th place. He had a great comeback today. I don't know where he came from. It was somewhere out of the top 10, I think. It was... He caught 9.72 kilos in the end. He wins $2,000 in this great badge. Mario Vukic from Victoria. Well done, Mars. It seems like it is your modus operandi to do well on the last days of tournaments here and get up into the... I remember Hawkesbury last year, you got up into 3rd place. You learn pretty quick.
Look, you know what? Even on day one, I only got 4 fish, but I don't fish boat holes. For the last couple of hours, went and fished boat holes, and it just made all the difference. That's all I did.
There you go. And what was the secret bait for you?
The muss.
Show us your musses.
So today, last night, Morgo only had 1 muss left, and I said, all right, I'll give you me 4 heavy musses that I had, and I gave it to him. And then the great Nicole said, check me live well. I had a look in there, and it was just full of mussels. So that's what they're eating in Lane Cove. So then I thought, well, I've just given them all to Morgo. but I had some lights, so I just threw them instead.
Yep. Well done, mate. And you are a quick learner, so enjoy your $2,000. I think we're going to go have a steak tonight, eh? Third place. You can win the Australian Open 100 times and still not have as much money as Mario's got. Third place, $2,500. The money gets bigger. He caught 9.885 kilos of bream. He is always at the pointy end of these things. Round of applause for Christopher Hickson. Come and get your kit, mate. And hang around, we'll write you the cheque before you go. Don't know if you can find anywhere to cash it after this time of the afternoon, mate. But you, ever since you've come back from your extended travelling family fishing holiday, you fished like a man possessed.
Oh, not the first one. Gippsland Lake was pretty bloody terrible, but from then on, yeah, just going fishing, man. Just going fishing, doing the same old thing. A little bit uncomfortable not having my own boat and having to borrow boats, but we've got great guys like Braden Shue lending me his and Wally when he was away, and yeah, just jumping in and it's just back in the groove.
Tell me about your favourite Daiwa outfit. I know you're going to say I've got 15 and I love them all, but if you had one of the latest Daiwa outfits to use, which would you pick?
I reckon if I had to have one to do pretty much everything, especially in Sydney Harbours, I'd say actually the 20 in feet 702 LFS. Yep. 7 foot, 1 to 4 kilos, and would literally do anything and do it pretty well.
Yep. And what reel would you put on it?
I just run 2 and 2,500 Chaldeas. On that thing, I'd probably have a 2.5, so I could vary the line a little bit. But yeah, it's at 6 to 1.5 dozen the other.
How good is it to be a Daiwa-sponsored angler? You get to try out and help develop all of the new tackle that comes out. You love it there, don't you?
Yeah, I've been having a ball. I think I've been with Daiwa for nearly 20 years now, and sort of taken on a bit more of a role with them. And thanks to Tommy Slater with a bit of the development of the lures and bits and pieces, which I really enjoy. And we've definitely we work pretty hard on trying to get as many good things out there, and I think we're kicking some goals.
Well done, mate, and congratulations on another big placing. All right, in second place, the money gets a lot bigger now. $3,500 for second and a second place badge. I know he didn't want some Daiwa reels, so he didn't get some Daiwa reels. It's Daiwa's Tom Slater with 10.105 kilos. Well done, Tommy. Another $3,500 for you, mate. You're even if you're not fishing well, you seem to be taking a check from us.
Yeah, I'd like to think I'm pretty consistent. I think I've had a couple of top fives in the few opens I've fished, so would have liked to pip you at the post today, mate, but maybe next year.
I left the door open for you.
Yeah, no, it was open, and maybe I hooked the one to do it, but we'll never know.
There you go. Did the Daiwa guys get that on camera? Did you show some emotion when you lost that for the Pursuit series of videos?
I showed a fair bit of emotion, actually. So, yeah, we'll have the Pursuit video out. Probably a couple of months, actually, because Pato's going on holiday, but we filmed two of them this weekend, so I'm not sure if we're going to do two separate ones or one big combined one, but you'll be able to watch Chris come third and me come second.
Normally, sometimes you go and shoot a Pursuit video and it doesn't go to script, but this weekend it pretty much went pretty well, second and third place.
Yeah, we've been fairly lucky when we've started filming them. The first one we ever filmed, Phelpsy won the Bass Open, and then we're like, oh, this is working pretty good, so we'll keep doing it. And I think the only one to actually fail miserably was Braden's at the Bass Open a couple of weeks ago.
Where is he? Poor fella. He's working his ass off and you're giving him heaps. Congratulations on retaining your title or getting your title back as the best bream fisherman at Daiwa at the moment, mate. Taka was sort of strutting for a while there, but you gave him a bit of a hiding this weekend.
Yeah, no, look, it's I think it's just one of those things, tournament fishing, especially Sydney Harbour, you got 30 odd boats on the water all doing the same thing. You got to kind of think a little bit outside the box and do... it's different than just going out and fishing socially in Sydney Harbour. It's you got to have a lot of spots up your sleeve and run and gun a bit, and sometimes it pays off and sometimes it doesn't.
Well, I'll get you to hang here, mate, because we're going to get a photo of you as a Daiwa representative handing over the trophy. I want to give everyone a little bit of an update on, if you watch my live streams for the last few days, you'll be familiar with the fact that I caught most of my fish on mussels, on 3.5 pound. You gave me some prototype line on black spools a while back. What is that?
J-thread finesse.
So it was J-thread finesse in 3.5 pound that we threw mussels on. Yesterday the first day had to be a heavy mussel, but today, like Mario, I switched to the light mussels when the wind dried down and got them there. But the really interesting thing we did was look at the boats and see the bream on the live scope. I always thought bream were too small to show up in forward mode on live scope, but they show up really well, and we call it the brim volcano when they all come up off the bottom, or the brim tornado when it goes down. You throw in and you see them all going for your lure, you know you're going to hook up, and that's a pretty cool feeling. So check them out. We'll have highlights up for all of the anglers at this event. You'll catch the Daiwa Pursuit Series stuff on YouTube in the next couple of months. Really appreciate Daiwa's sponsorship of this event. The coverage is great. And I think just before we go as well, I want a round of applause for our two staff that were working this weekend that did some great mid-session shows, Nicole and Deethy. Well done, guys. A round of applause for them. Nicole nearly lost her stuff this afternoon when the live stream died, but she got it all back up and going. Everyone, travel safe if you're travelling home, or we will see you all at the Daiwa-sponsored Hawkesbury event in the Daiwa BREAM Series this weekend. So thank you very much.
Awesome.
Cheers.